Yep. Yep. Yep.
What
Yep.
up, bro?
What's going on?
Slow motion, man. Slow motion. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just relaxing, maxing, chilling
Right.
all cool.
Yeah. You still got the house to yourself?
No, no, she came back today.
Good, man. No,
Yeah.
you was missing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It was a reunion, man.
Mm.
It's I think I don't know how to create that on a normal basis, but that separation, that time apart, that is it does wonders. When you come back together, it does wonders.
Hey, man. I say that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You hear me say everybody needs a day or so apart, man. And
Yeah.
it's not. See, it's hard to make ladies understand that you're not saying you tired of them or you don't want to be around them, you know,
Right.
this and that. I've
Nope.
had the hardest time, man, just making ladies understand it's not about that.
No, it's not.
Everybody, if you're around each other so long, man, you get a little frustrated with them. I mean, the little
Exactly.
things gets on your nerve. You can hang with your brother too long, and
Anybody.
eventually, y'all gonna butt heads at some point,
Yeah.
man.
Mother
So
too long.
yeah, I mean, and
Yeah.
that's all I be trying to say, man, is that every couple, and once you become secure within yourself, man, that shouldn't be an issue. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Secure enough to where, hey, look, go and go see your sister for the weekend. Go see your homegirl for the weekend.
Right.
Not even concern yourself with what if, because you
Right.
have to be past that point, man, to for that to even be, for you to be even able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Have to be. I mean, you have to be confident individually to be able to do that. So yeah, I don't know how to recreate that outside of, I go on business trips, she goes on business trips, but I
That's good enough.
I don't know.
That's good enough, man. But see, y'all had those type of jobs.
Hmm.
When you just think about the people that don't,
Yeah.
they have to make
What do you do? What do you do?
yeah, they have to plan their stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And me personally, I would even say once a month. And trust me when I tell you, I'm not talking about no more than a day or
Right.
so, a day or
Right.
two at the max.
Yeah.
Then you want to get back to your lady. So at that point, you like, damn, I still miss my lady. You know what I mean? Or you want to get back to your guy, man. You should. That's the way it should be.
I think, man, I think 2 days minimum.
Well, yeah. I mean, whatever floats your boat. two
No, no,
days.
no. One thing I want to say is last week you were talking about, would you go a day without talking to each other if you're not in each other's presence, and I have to say we talked every day.
There you go.
So
There you go. I
mhm.
don't think that you should not talk to your significant other every day. I think you should at some point. Now, I'm not saying just wake up and fall asleep on the phone, but what I am saying is you need to be talking to your lady on a daily. Hey, what you doing? How was your day? Da da da. You okay? Good. Whoop whoop bloop bloop.
That's exactly how it went. It was just like an end of day kind of call. She's back at the hotel room, I'm back at the
Yeah.
house, and and yeah, yeah, and
That's the when you hear
yeah.
the ladies talking about they don't protect us. Me personally,
Huh.
that's where I feel like some of that makes sense when they say we need to be protected.
Hmm.
You, before you lay down, need to make sure your gal is good. You feel me?
Right, right, yeah,
Before you lay down,
yeah.
you need to make sure you good. You in, or if you're not in, be careful.
I hear you.
Text me when you get in. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's so when they talk about the protecting thing, I think that's when that should fall in that
I
that umbrella.
I think I get what you mean with that. in a sense where they feel that men aren't checking in enough. They're not caring enough about their well-being. They're not, they're not. Hey, are you okay? You
Right.
good? I'm just trying to make sure, like you said, because I would ask that. I think I asked that at least 2 times every
Yeah.
time we spoke
Mm-hmm.
on the phone. She was gone Sunday,
Right.
Monday, Tuesday, right? I
Mm-hmm.
think every time we spoke, I was like, "You okay? Everything fine?" Stuff like
Yeah.
that. Ask her about her day, exactly
Yeah.
like you said, man.
And that's genuine concern.
Right.
I'm not there. I want to make sure you good.
Yeah.
When you're there, you know she good. You feel me?
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's genuine concern, man. That I mean, it's like an automatic thing. Um, Now, what do you feel when it's not reciprocated? That's another soap opera right there. Do
I
you
mean,
feel that the dude need to be checked on as well, or do you feel like he a dude and that's another thing that we got to eat just because we dudes?
I think I think I would appreciate it, but at the same time, I don't know if I would receive it as well as she does. I think she's expecting it.
Yeah,
Whereas me, I may be more surprised or like caught off guard. I'm already kind of planning to do whatever else with my night,
yeah, yeah,
even go to sleep or whatever.
yeah.
So I'm not like expecting it. So I might not receive it very well. She might take that wrong.
Me makes my day, and I think it's because the type of job I have. It's a
Uh-huh.
little, I'm outside, I'm in traffic, I'm
Mhm.
in weather. It's not. I mean, it can be a bit dangerous at times. I mean, I've been hit with a car for crying out loud. You know what I mean? So just the genuine, and then with my particular job, it's a lot of things going on. A lot of
Yeah.
you've heard them. A lot of
Yeah.
breakdowns, a lot of being on side of the road, a lot of stuff like that. So when you know I get checked on, I'm like, make get that
Yeah.
little tingly feeling inside. Did somebody give a damn? You feel
Right.
me?
Right. You
Um,
know, there was a moment today where I have a pretty serious manager now. A new, I had a manager change up, and she's pretty serious. She talks pretty firmly. She's you could even use the term aggressive, but
okay.
in that sense, it's not that I can't handle it,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes, and today, like, I had her on speaker and I had my conversation with her, and then afterwards, because Tanae was here, I just went and hugged Tanae
Yeah.
because I knew that she would hug me back. I knew that she
Yeah.
would make me feel good in that moment,
Right.
you know?
Right. Right.
And it's interesting because typically I wouldn't do that. Typically I just eat it. I just swallow it. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get talked to however and I just okay, whatever, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But in this case I was like, I don't think I have to do that. I
Right.
feel like I want a hug, I went and got a hug.
There you
I
go.
went back to work.
That's what it's for, man.
Yeah.
That's part of it. That's part of the criteria, man. That's part of the job title, man. I mean, it's there when you having a not so good day and
Hmm.
you need that hug. I mean, guys need that too sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't think anything wrong. It's great that you had that. I mean, that's awesome, man. Listen, I want to sing you something that I want you to put up.
All right.
Is it better for me to send it through Messenger or text?
Oh, Messenger. I have that up right now.
Oh, okay. So me forever say, hey me forever. She says also she agree. Everyone needs space. Totally agree. Totally agree. Also, everyone wants to be checked on. Great, great.
Yeah.
She has the right attitude, straight off the muscle, man. The right attitude because that's real talk, man.
Real spill.
That's real talk, brother. So, um, yeah. Which brings me to The big hot topic
Mm-hmm.
of the day, man. Your girl is in the news again.
Jada,
Jada. Now I know this gonna piss you off because you a big time Will Smith guy.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Jada is in the news again, man. And apparently Jada has written a book, and Jada is in her interview saying she never asked Will to take up for her. She never asked homeboy to take up for her, man.
Man,
And then she goes on to say, a couple of more things. And she
it's the-
says that, they've been separated since 2016.
I saw that right before the show. I saw that.
Right. And actually, she said she claimed Chris Rock asked her out
Mm.
why they were separated.
Which is fair. Which is
It's
fair.
all fair, but this is what I want to say. You have some people in this world, man, that just are not nice people, bro. And what I mean by that is, man, they don't care where the feelings fall.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
care, man. As long as they getting what they getting out of life, they could care less, man. They could care less. And so, you know, of course, we all on the outside looking in. We don't know what went on in the house. I mean, and Will seems like just this Cub Scout of a black guy that everybody loves,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
But what I do know is, man, and what I can say is this dude never embarrassed her in public.
Exactly.
Now, whatever
I
he did behind closed doors, we
I
don't
would
know.
agree. I
But this
would agree.
this dude never embarrassed her in public. He never shamed her in public, man. Whatever he did, he was smart enough or had enough respect for her to keep it under the covers. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
And her on the other hand, and I get what you mean when you say not nice people. It's not that she can't be a good person, not that she can't be a good mom, not that she can't, be all these things, but being a nice person is a very specific trait.
it
And
is,
I've
man.
come across those people that they just can't put themselves on any other priority but number one,
Right,
you know?
right.
And I mean, for her to, regardless, I don't care what goes on behind the scenes. I think we've seen enough to know that she's not very nice.
She's not nice, man.
She's not nice. I mean,
No.
you're putting this out in public, and let's put this in context. She's not nice to Will. Let's put this in context, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she goes out, puts this out in public about August Alsina. She puts this out in public about them being separated. She does this. She does this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have. I put this out in the book. I didn't ask him to do this for me, and
Tupac has always been my first
Tupac
love.
has been,
Yeah.
yeah. So saying all of this, it's like, I mean, now knowing that they've been separated, I want to know if she started saying this after that point, but still, even then, Will hasn't. Will released a book. Will has been on plenty of interviews. Will has talked about his family countless times.
Right.
He never felt the need to out anything.
But see, the bigger thing about that is that Will never he never disrespected this girl in any way, like you said.
Mhm.
Um, she don't care, man. She could care less. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She and all the stuff that they tried to do, or he tried to do, or whatever. She pretty much just spit back in his face. Nothing that he could ever do was enough, man. And some of that I could see because a lot of people when they want stuff, man, they don't want you to get the stuff that they enjoy. They want you to do the stuff. They don't want you to get the stuff that like Will. He would do stuff for her, but it was stuff he enjoyed.
Right.
She was like, I don't want no big old party. That ain't my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I get her on that. But out of all of that you just said, there's still no them being separated since 2016. It's still you still don't have the right to be mean to this dude. Like you said, mean is being very specific.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to say nothing. Just don't say nothing about the guy.
Right.
But she makes it a point to continuously disrespect him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Continuously disrespect him, man. Me forever say she is a jealous, competitive wife, and they agreed on a bad marriage life. You know, that bad marriage thing,
Yeah,
that was
that was so
that was
wild.
some bull jive, man. We
Man.
don't, I mean,
And now we understand it more because at the time, even though they were talking about August Alsina and they did the bad marriage for life, we still didn't really understand why they said that. But now, I mean, it makes complete sense.
I mean, I always thought it was just them calling themselves being funny, and it was nothing was funny about it because both of them laughed uncontrollably, like it was just the funniest thing in the world. And I thought they looked like two clowns.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it was weird.
Right.
Was weird.
So I mean, she is definitely, like me forever saying, man, she's a major clout chaser, bro. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, man, she's reached her peak. She ain't gonna do nothing else. And she ain't gonna do nothing else because of all the way she's moving right now.
Yeah.
If she just kept moving positive and looking for, her next big break, it probably would have happened because she's a pretty decent actress. She's pretty decent. But because she's trying to use him in a bad way to catapult her career, because that's what she's doing. If you sit back and think about it, man, celebrities do all this stuff to try to catapult themselves to a better situation. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad because she's using her husband in a negative way to get in a better position for herself.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel that Jada was the only one that stepped out of their marriage, whether they're separated or not? They're still married. Do you feel that?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah, no.
Yet, how is it that she? I mean, because she was the one that said it, right? It wasn't like, oh no, August revealed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, August revealed it. All right. Okay, so I'll take that one back because I remembered it wrong. I thought she was the one that, told.
But I think she knew. I think he told her he was going to do it before he did it. And the difference is, and this is where the problem comes in at, Will don't have to do that. He don't have to do those kind of little ploys and this, that. He's a made guy. I mean, he was one of the most popular actors at one point. Everybody wanted Will Smith to be in a movie. He don't have to do anything. He getting phone calls daily. Well, he's turning stuff down.
You know what's crazy? I would expect to see Will Smith and Chris Rock doing something together in the next, 5-10 years than I would ever expect to see Will and Jada and Chris, or anything like that, or Jada and really anything. Like I would expect to see Will and Chris in a production together before I expect to see like Jada.
Jada is hurting her career, man. Whenever you resort to that table talk thing that she did, do you think Jada would have did that if she was getting work? Jada wasn't getting any work, man. She was trying, but she wasn't getting any work. So she felt like, I got to do something. I can't get no job. Nobody, is returning my my call calling me back to play to get the part. I'm not getting any parts. Let me do something.
Hmm.
And then they came up with this red table talk thing. But nobody who's successful in their craft, man, have to resort to that. She had to resort to
Well,
that.
well, I will say, she. Now I don't know whose idea it was, but I will say this is the period of like commentary entertainment, like
Mhm.
podcasts and interviews and
Right,
documentaries, like long form like content of people just talking about
yeah,
things.
right.
So I think that was an intelligent move that she made, but at the same time, I don't. She comes off as somebody that would do public stuff regardless,
Hmm.
you know, and that's the only public thing that we really see other than like her band and a few scenes that she's in, a few like movies that she's in, right?
Right.
So it makes me wonder like whose idea really was that? I
It
would
was
even
her idea. It was
I,
her idea, man.
I would even dare to say that maybe she's not the idea maker.
I think it was her idea, but I think she felt like Will would do more to get her in a certain position, and I think he just told her, "I'm just gonna go so far with this thing." I don't even think Will was. I mean, and this just us guessing, man. But I don't even think he was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I think he was like, "Come on, man." But I think she was like, "Yeah, I need this, and I need you to do this to help me do this." And I think it was that. And he did his one or two little episodes, and then she was supposed to take the ball and run with it, but it didn't work. The thing about this social media thing that I've learned that you just talked about, this is an ongoing thing, man. This is
Yeah.
hard work. You
Hmm.
got to constantly stay in front of this camera, man, and you got to content after content after. You got to continuously come up with something daily
Continuously.
for years in order for this stuff to pick up, for this stuff to work for you or whatever, man. And that's not easy to do.
No.
That's not easy to do, man. You know, she would have these different little guests on, and then when she didn't, it would just be her mama, and her daughter. Who checking for her mama and daughter?
Well, I actually think because of Willow Smith being Will Smith's daughter and the strides that she's made in her young age, I think she was probably 60% of the traffic. And then Jada was like 20, you know? And I think, Will Smith, made up the rest of that.
All right, and then look here, man. That stuff lasts a couple of weeks. When you first heard about it, when I remember when they was promoting it, Red Table Talk, and it was all on Facebook and this and that. People tuned in with that for a couple of weeks. I learned this being in the restaurant business, man. You can have a great weekend. The next weekend, it could be dry. The next weekend, it could be dry as heck.
Hmm.
You have to, and that's just because people have other things going on. So, what nobody whenever they show came on to, I can't miss Red Table Talk. Let me get home so I can see Red Table. Man, please. If they accidentally ran up on it, they saw it.
People, okay, I think these are the people that watched it. People that believed in their marriage. If you believed in their marriage, then that means you saw Jada as first lady. Okay, so you were checking for her. You cared about what she put out. I don't think there's many people that believed in their marriage. I think there's more people that believe Michael Jackson was innocent. I
Yeah.
believe probably 20 times more people believe that than their marriage.
Right.
I mean, I'm one of the people that believe Michael Jackson was innocent, and I mean, this could be biased, and I don't. I never really believed in Jada and Will's marriage,
Right. Right.
And
Well, I
I don't.
mean, he tried to make it, man. He tried. I mean, because just that. Every time you see him, he's just that really loud, long, deep laughing guy. Like everything is so perfect, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
He puts
mean,
on appearances, which I can't fault him for doing that. I
right.
mean, hey, we know who Will Smith is. You know, we don't know him personally, like in real life, but we know this is he's for show. you
Yeah.
know and he's always preaching good stuff, so that's
Hmm.
good, that's great. We don't need to know who he really is behind the scenes, because outside he's always this great dude. He's not even really cussing like that. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
He puts on a show. We like that.
Right.
And then she comes out and she's like more of a like vindictive kind of
Yeah.
role she plays, and like a scorn kind of
Yeah.
role. you
Yeah.
know this. I mean, the things that she puts out there, I don't know, it's just her image, I guess. It's strange, like Corella Deville,
I
it's
mean,
like,
and that if you look back, that's most of the roles she's played, even all the way back to Set It Off to
mm,
when she was in that what was that the little school thing,
mm,
she was in
I don't know.
Hillman College. Anyway, with
Mm,
the Cosby Show girl. Remember she was at school with her. She
nope.
played the little hood girl then. Everything was with sass and
Right.
what I'm saying, way too much flavor. You
and
know.
and to that point, I think she should have been honest with Will a long time ago.
I think she was, man. I
Oh,
think he could think. I think he felt like shit. I'm Will Smith. I can make her be what I need her to be. But you couldn't, you man. No money in the world, no good looks in the world, no none of that, man. That girl wasn't checking for that dude.
and
Uh,
that's also the thing about Will Smith too, right? Is well, yeah, I see me forever. But real quick, that's the thing about Will Smith, is that he puts on this show, right?
mm-hmm,
And he's the entertainer. But when it comes down to um influencing people
right,
and changing people, I've never seen him as that guy.
right.
Never seen him as that guy, and I could see maybe his head getting big and him going, yeah, I could tame her, I could do this, and
Definitely.
women, they fall in front of me, which they do, but they're not changing for you,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. They are what they are.
They are what they are,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Me forever say Will said he had affairs also. They both did not. They both did not call it cheating because they knew about each other's affairs. Let me tell you something. Whether they called it cheating or not, if you with somebody and you mess with and you talking to somebody else or you getting with somebody else, you can know it all day long. It's still cheating. That's just the definition of cheating. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Um, if they were gonna rock it like that, just separate and do your own thing. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
just be business partners. If that's what y'all going for, well, we won't stay together because we great for business. Well, just be business partners, but don't be romantic together no more. And
and none of Will's partners have come out. None of his mistresses have come out. Probably
exactly.
because of the type of person he is.
Yeah.
August felt like he needed to get that off his chest. Like he was like, oh man, like
August felt
he
like I need to expose your ass. And she probably rubbed August the wrong way
probably.
more than once. And August
Mhm.
was like, you know what, man, forget this.
Exactly.
I'm dropping a dime on this effort.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh, I'm a podcast junkie, and I've seen that show a few times, and trust me, I was not looking for. I was not looking for it. Y'all have to realize she was an alcoholic pill popper for years, suffering with depression. Nah, whatever.
Mm. Oh wow.
Will wanted to fix her. I don't think he necessarily wanted to fix her. I just think that, like me and BJ saying, I think that he just felt like I'm Will Smith. I
Right.
think his head. I mean, how can you not have a big head if you Will Smith?
Right. Right.
You
You
know what I
come off
mean?
the Fresh Prince, you take this girl from Tupac's arms. You know what I mean? There's this competition where she's not even really feeling you in the beginning. You know, he's told this story and he just keeps coming around, keeps coming around. So he's like, I'm breaking her down. She can't resist me, Will Smith. But truth is, all she did was just stop saying no.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
I mean, she had people around her telling her, hey, go with it.
Of course. I
Her
mean,
mom
trust
telling
me.
her, hey, go with it.
I know her mama was like, "Girl, don't be no damn fool. These people love this boy,
Yeah.
and this boy like you. You better
Mm-hmm.
go on with this boy."
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, she. I mean, hey, she was smart with it. She made the right career decision for real, because now I wonder. Now I've said this before, man. People, when they almost forced into something, they will resent that other person. They may, like, if you with your lady tell you can't have no, you can't have no motorcycle. You don't need no motorcycle, and you work hard, and all you want is a motorcycle. You don't need no motorcycle. You get killed. You kill yourself on that motorcycle. You
Right.
don't need no motorcycle,
Right.
and they never get the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that husband or that, he will resent the hell out of that wife, because all he'll be saying is, she ain't let me get on motorcycle, man. She make me sick.
Exactly.
And I think she resented him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because I think she feels like, if I never would have did this, my career would have been better if I
Which,
wasn't in his shadow.
which I can't even deny. I think so. I think so. I think marrying Will was a um was a like shade. It was shade for her. She was like in the shade of his image,
Yeah.
the shadow of his image,
Yeah.
right? Because Will, there's when you this is the thing about Will. Now, come on, everybody knows this. Anybody that's next to Will is not bigger than Will. Will make himself the biggest, the loudest
Yeah.
in the room.
Right.
He was on he did what was it, 3 or 4 bad boy movies now?
One,
With
two,
Martin
three. I
Lawrence?
think it's four, man. He did.
4 now?
Yeah.
He is the movie. I'm not, Martin, hey, no disrespect to Martin.
Right.
Martin has all his moments. Martin
Mhm.
is Martin Lawrence. But just like in the Martin show, Martin was just another part of the cast. He
Yeah.
didn't outshine anybody. He didn't.
And
Every
Martin, I don't know, in his show, Martin was what was up, man. I
he
mean,
was what was up. I mean, but I
but
mean,
I agree with what you're saying about Will and Bad Boys. I mean, that last movie they did, Will was like, when they we had him like fighting his son. The
uh-huh.
whole movie was about Will.
Right, right.
The whole movie, from the time Will was with the cartel woman and end up having a kid, and the kid end up, all it was about Will. Martin was just kind of the supporting guy.
And I think that's what Will wanted with this Bad Boys franchise when it started. He was like, Martin gets it. He was like,
Mhm.
Martin is the loudest in the room, just like me. I need that tag team. I need that duo. I don't want to do this alone. I
Yeah,
think that's why he got with Jada. I think he was like, yeah, she's the, she's bold. She's when she walks in the room, people stare, people look. But he overshadowed them because he kept going, and they I don't know, they just didn't, they couldn't outshine, because Will is gonna he's gonna just overflow. He's gonna just be like Michael Jackson. He's just gonna be the biggest in the room.
yeah, yeah,
It's just what he's gonna do. He's
yeah.
not going to minimize himself.
He can't.
He
He
can't.
can't. Yeah, he's too, like, Will is too global, man.
Yeah.
And like you said, you're right. I mean, any actress that he would have married, Yeah, anyone that he would have married, man. I'm thinking about some heavy hitters. Um, then I mean that you just have to understand this dude is a mega star.
Mega.
Mega star, man. And so it's the kind it's the same thing like with Steph Curry's girl, man.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, and she tried to battle with that for a minute. You know what I mean?
It's just
And
how it is with Steph. He's that big of a star.
yeah, she had to realize like I don't care how many cookbooks I put out or
Mhm,
how
mhm.
much I try to get on social media and say something. I'm never gonna be as big as Steph.
That is Steph's wife.
That's
It's
Steph
just
lady, man.
it's just some people don't have the energy or don't make the moves to be the biggest in the room at all time. It's you got to have a stamina for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, if you look at Kim Kardashian and Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
neither one of them could outshine the other. You know, even
Exactly.
Kanye with all of his antics
Exactly.
could, and I'm starting to think that maybe he was trying to compete, because Kim
I
is gonna, yeah,
I think he was trying to, and I know we hopping around, but this is what we
yeah,
doing tonight.
yeah, yeah.
I think he was trying. Kanye was trying to tame Kim a bit,
Mm,
like what we're talking about. He was. I mean, and you're right. Neither one of them can outshine the other. Kim is a mega star, man. Is as
mega.
little as she does, she's a freaking mega star, and it don't matter who she with. If it's not working for her, she ain't rocking with it, man.
Yeah, she wasn't just gonna become Kanye's trophy wife.
No, man, not at
What?
all.
What?
Not at all. And so I think she got tired of Kanye trying to dim her light a little bit. And she
She
was
was
like, come on, man, what are
what?
you
What
doing?
do they call it? 5150. When
Yeah,
yeah, she was gonna put him away in a like, hey Doc,
yeah.
do
Keep
something.
keep
This
this
guy,
shit up. Keep it up.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have your ass locked away in a straitjacket, boy.
You're gonna be
Keep
my
messing with me.
husband in the psych home.
That's what it and Kanye was like, man, I gotta get out. This is crazy. You
Oh
know what I
man,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
And
She wasn't
so,
letting that happen.
nah,
But see, with Will and Jada, it's like I think she's the one that backed down from her career. With Martin and Will, he's the one that backed down and lessened the steam. You know,
yeah.
if you look at, like I said, Kim and Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
neither one could outshine the other. If you look at Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, they couldn't outshine each other.
Exactly.
Jay Z and Beyonce, they can't. I think Will wanted that. I think he wanted that.
He wanted. You think Will wanted what? To not be able to outshine each other?
I think he wanted someone that he could shine with, and they would shine
Ah,
by themselves. And like as a tag team, as a duo.
I
Be,
don't think so, man. I think he wanted a bit more submissive.
oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Will wanted. Let me take care of the business. You can do a little whoop to whoop to whoop, and be my gal.
So you think he limited her?
I think he, not on purpose. I
Right,
think he got so big. See, you can't compare Jada with Beyonce. Beyonce got her shine on regardless of Jay-Z.
right,
You did what I'm saying? Angelina got her shine on before Brad even came into play.
right.
I'm a major thing to rock with.
Uh-huh.
So these women were already, at the top tier shining moments, man.
Yeah,
Jada, Jada ain't
she
never
was
had that
developing.
star power.
She was developing. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because what else can she do but the little ghetto girl? That's all we've ever seen.
Ooh, yeah, she didn't show any versatility.
I ain't seen no big, no. I ain't. All I've seen is the little ghetto girl roles for her.
Yeah.
Jason Lyric, the little
Hmm.
ghetto girl.
Hmm.
When she played in the TV show at Hillman College, the little ghetto girl. Set It Off, the little
Hmm.
ghetto girl, one of the little ghetto girls. Even when she played, when Eddie Murphy put her in his movie, The Clumps, she dialed it back a little bit, but she still had the little,
Right.
I know you like me, but I want him
Right.
and her.
What was the movie she was in where she dated the guy? He was chasing her, and then dang, what was it? Was like I don't know. It was back in like the 90s or something.
Jason's lyric.
No, I don't think it was Jason's lyric, but I think it was another one.
That was another one. Little ghetto. She played the little ghetto chick, man, in the
Yeah, and they
hood.
were like on the phone and she anyways, but like yeah. Okay, so then there's these other roles she plays today. Like I think she was in this Gotham City series. Yeah, she played one of the villains. I forgot what the villain's name was. But yeah, that's just what I mean. If
But that's more of her personality.
exactly, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So um put her somewhere else,
mhm,
she's not shining as much. And I
mhm,
think that's why she hadn't gotten more roles,
mhm.
because she's not that Sam Jackson type of actress. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
can't play the different ones. You know,
You
the
know, you know, when you see celebrities, I think what attracts people to them so much is they have a light about them. They have this light. And what I mean by light is like this happiness, this enjoyment, this
Mhm.
this positivity about them. You know, you see Beyonce, you see this light. You see Michael Jackson, this light. Will Smith, this light. You know,
Right.
Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. You
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
so then you see other celebrities that have kind of a darkness around them. You
Mm.
know, Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
Even though she was battling, but Jada Pinkett, I only really saw darkness. I didn't even see a battle with light.
Yeah.
I just,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
anyway,
I dig what you're saying, man.
yeah,
It just
yeah.
me forever. It's called cheating when the other person doesn't know. They both knew and called it an open marriage. Thanks for the for getting me straight. Damn. Uh they finally found the guy. Oh, okay, yeah. They found dudes guilty by, yeah, that's right. Um yeah, man. So yeah, it's so now she is with this book and stuff. Like I said, she reaches too much to be relevant, bro.
Right,
She reaches too much. And she don't mind the people she leave on side the road as casualties.
right.
So out of all of that stuff that happened with Will, that people try to make like it was staged and this and that, you saw that dude lip quivering, man. He was hurt.
He was
He
hurt.
was hurt.
He was
He
hurt.
said when he said that, I mean, when I get angry, man, my lip was like I'll be, like
Yeah.
trying to compose myself.
Mhm.
And so and she knows that about her husband. She has to. And for her to be like, I'm gonna write this book and I don't care whatever, and Lord knows what's in the book. But she's gonna sell because people, instead of just saying Lord knows what's in the book, people gonna want to see what's in this book. What the hell the Will's
I want
about?
to read it because I read Will's book, and this is connected to Will.
Well, and you want to see what she's saying about Will.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So and she knows what she's doing, and she
yeah.
probably got a great PR person that said, if you want to sell this book, you're gonna have to throw a little stuff out there about your husband.
Of course. And even not even really what she said about him, but what lines up with moments in his career. Because I mean, as a role model that Will has been, I like I like looking at the stepping stones, milestones of his life.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, we never heard Jada's side.
Right.
So now hearing Jada's side, I mean, it adds something to it.
So you read his book. Did
Yeah.
he dash her at any point? Did he
No.
disrespect her at any point?
No. Oh man, I don't. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know if she had more than a page of
Mm.
of anything in his book. I man, I think he mentioned his dad, his mom. I think he mentioned like his security,
Mhm.
guy that was his best friend more than Jada. I mean, I don't really think he mentioned his kids or Jada much at all in the book.
So see that now, out of all that you say, now watch when you read her book. I think
Mhm.
she gonna be slicing his ass up, man.
Mm.
She gonna be slicing his ass up because that's the difference between somebody who respects you and somebody don't.
Mhm.
And it's nothing worse, man, than when a woman don't respect a man anymore. She will say the most outlandish hurting crap in the world, man. She will say
Sheesh.
whatever. However, I mean, oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to read it. I may just get it. She got me. I want to see how she
Uh,
slandered this
with
guy.
Will's book, I did it as an audio book because I had to hear him read it. you
Yeah,
know, I heard his voice read it. So I mean, I'll probably do the same with her book, get an audio book, so that I don't really have to sit there and flip pages and stuff.
right.
But,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
man. Anyways,
yeah, yeah. So real quick, man. Um, I seen a young lady put on social media, right? This was a real person because she wanted help. She says she worked from home. This scenario, she works from home, uh, and then like a full day, she just remote and work from home. When she get off work, she cooks, she cleans up a little bit, and she says that the husband comes in from work every night. She said he wants sex every night. Now she says that when she works all day,
mm-hmm.
cleans up, cooks, she said, I literally, when I get in bed, sometimes this would be my first time getting off my feet. All I want to do is relax.
Right.
I do not want to have sex every night like that. And he wants sex every night. But I want a healthy marriage. And she was just asking people, what can I do? What can I do? Because I mean, I want a healthy marriage, but I'm exhausted. I don't want it like he wanted everything. And she was almost to the point that like, how can he go to work all day and then still come home and want to have sex?
Yeah. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, where's he getting this energy from?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she just said, man, I mean, she put it out there. She was anonymous, but she put it out there because she wanted, she said, I want a healthy marriage and whatever. And I know this is my husband, I know, but what do I do?
Huh.
I don't know, man. Maybe we can get me forever to chime in on this
Yeah.
one, man. From a
Yeah.
woman's point of view,
Yeah.
what can she do?
Did
Um,
she post this? Did that lady like
she
she like just
posted it, man.
yeah?
She posted it, and it was just she was like, I'm asking because I need some answers.
Yeah.
I don't know what
So
to do.
it was just her, just straight up, just being vulnerable, just asking.
Yeah, man. Because I
I'm
mean, she's probably at her wits' end,
I
and
wonder
she
what people
said,
said.
"I
Hmm.
don't know." I just kind of saw it. I was like, "Man, I'm gonna throw this out on the show and see if maybe somebody has some answers." Because I mean, I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands of people dealing with it. That the guy just every night he wants it, and she's
Do you
like,
think
"I'm just
do you think there might be something wrong with him?
no," because most men especially depending on how old he is, we don't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Most time, if he's a younger guy, man, 20s, late 20s, early 30s,
Hmm.
you know, mid 20s to early 20s to mid 30s, I mean, he probably raring to go like that every night. And
Hmm.
obviously, his lady turns him on to that capacity where, he can probably take a look at her and be like, damn, let's
Now
get it.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, because if you're going to work every day, you're out at least 10 hours of the day.
Yeah,
At least, and coming back and you have the energy to just daily
yeah,
daily
yeah,
she's gotta be his match. he found like because there's no other way. I'm thinking she's really the one for him,
Mm-hmm.
where
Mm-hmm.
he's just scared and ready to go every time he sees her, like you just said. That's the
Right.
only thing I can think of. It's the only thing I
I
can think.
think that he just, I think only thing I can say is, man, she needs to just sit him down and just, make him compromise, man. Not make him, but talk to him and like, look, I'm this, I'm tired. Just same thing she said, and just say, let's just work something out. I don't care what days it is. It could be, we could still be spontaneous and it be random days, but let's
Right.
break it down to 3, 4 days a week instead of every day. I don't care which days you choose, but because you can't plan them because that becomes boring.
Yeah.
Well, it's Friday here, it's time.
But
So
that wouldn't work either because after he chooses 4 days in a row, on the fifth day.
well, if she can, then at that point she can say, okay, after her fourth day, she can be like, damn, now I get a break for the next 3 days. You know
but
what I mean?
but then that's her denying him, and then in that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what a compromising has to come into play, man. So if they come up with some type of agreement, because if it's bothering
Yeah,
her,
you think this man knows compromise?
he don't, man. But she's asking because she wants her marriage to stay healthy, man. So that's all I can add. That's all I can say for her to
this
try.
this man is not making love every day. This man is a savage
He's screwing
every
every
day.
day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this ain't no, oh, baby, I just love you so much. Cause then he's thinking a lot about her.
Right.
No, this is I need you. I want you. Bam,
Mm-hmm.
bam, slam, slam
Wham
every
bam,
day.
thank you, officer.
Yeah, like I'm just this man doesn't know compromise, you
Bro.
know?
But if he got some kind of feeling with her, man, and she genuinely put her concerns out there, like, babe, you just wearing me out. I
Now she
mean,
has to fake an
you're
injury.
not really wearing me out. It's the
Nah,
date that's wearing me out.
nah, she got to
And
fake an injury.
nah, she can't do that
She
because
got
you
to be
can't.
like, look, I'm out of commission. Look.
Nah, you got to do something long term. Faking the injury just gonna get you off the hook a week or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you fake an injury every 2 weeks, that's when the problem comes. Oh, I guess your freaking back hurting again.
Yeah. Okay.
You kill
Yeah.
yourself then. You know what I mean? So, so, so
Uh,
she's gonna have to do something long term, man.
yeah.
Where she's gonna almost have to make an agreement. Like I said, hey, look, I can't do 7 days just because I'm not physically able. You wearing me out. You wearing me out. Let's do 4 days. You pick whatever 4 days. They can be random days, but after that fourth day, I get 3 days of rest.
Is
Me forever say some men just have sex to relieve stress, not for intimacy or sexual attraction. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I want to
Some
go.
guys do. They just, and sex is a stress reliever. It is.
Yeah. I want to go a
Uh,
little deeper on that one.
and then she's saying women know the difference when a man wants intimacy with sex and sex just to relieve themselves. And then okay,
Yes.
there goes some of the compromising right there.
Hmm.
On the other hand, the lady may have to compromise and knowingly know this ain't gonna be no love making. Just help me out for 15, 20 minutes. This is one of my days. I've agreed to the 4 day thing.
Uh-huh.
You gotta agree every time. It ain't gonna be no moon stars and quasars. It's gonna be, boom boom. Yeah, now I can sleep type of
Yeah.
thing.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be some balance, some compromise, man.
I do want to say, well, okay, one more thing. She said, and he may feel because she works from home that her job isn't stressful and that she has time to have sex with him every day. That's interesting.
And she's right. He may feel like that because she's at home, but again, that's when she gotta talk to him. Like, this is, I mean, I'm still stressed out just because
Right.
I'm at home.
Right.
You know, this is
Uh,
what's up.
So to go deeper on this one, when she said some men just have sex to relieve stress and not for intimacy or sexual attraction, um, I would say that maybe he even needs a little therapy. Maybe
For
this
what?
man is maybe this man is just really stressed. Because for example, people go into certain addictions like smoking cigarettes, or biting their fingernails. Let's go a little deeper. Forget biting fingernails. Smoking cigarettes, porn, sex addictions, drinking. People do these things to like relieve stress, right?
Okay.
If he needs it daily, okay. First off, I'm gonna go back on what I said. I don't think anybody can be attracted to a person that much to want it daily, 365 days a year.
Right.
I think though that if somebody's running from a certain feeling that they have,
Mm-hmm.
whatever feeling it is, and they just want to relieve that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
it could be different every time, but they use the same, that's their fix, that's their same fix every day. Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's this, oh man, it's this crappy job, or oh man, I just had a fight with her,
Mm-hmm.
and now I need to feel better. I think maybe he might even just need therapy.
Yeah, that'll be hard for her to plug. You need therapy.
Something's wrong with you. He'll be like, "What? What do you mean? Because I want to show
Because I
you."
want my woman. What are you talking
Yeah,
about? Nah, that'd be hard, bro.
yeah,
That'd be hard for her to plug.
yeah. Because I want,
Um,
I want to work.
Me forever. Well, she cannot get in the mood knowing that the session is about to be a stress reliever, and that type of sex is painful and meaningless. Um, Again, I'm gonna say if he can compromise to his 4-day rule,
I don't
then
think,
she's gonna have to compromise and know
I don't think it's gonna
that
work.
you know it's yeah, it's not gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It's got to be some compromise there. You know what I'm saying? And if it's compromise on one side and not on the other side, it's not gonna work. Because that
Mm.
one person gonna get resentful and be like, "Well, I went down to the damn 4 days, and now you don't do nothing on one of my damn days."
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
I
gonna
hear
work.
you. I hear you on that. Yeah, there has to be some type of, however it comes about. There has to be some common ground, some compromise where it's like, hey man, she needs a break, and you need to go chill out, go play a video game or something.
Go watch some TV, bro.
Go
I
go
mean,
watch.
just go to sleep tonight. Damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she said somebody got a sexual addiction. I wouldn't. A sexual addiction is not wanting to sleep with your lady every day. A sexual addiction is being at any random place and you gotta have sex. You
No,
already.
that's an extreme. That's an extreme. And
That's
addiction is
the addiction, though, man. Just because you
no,
want to have sex with your lady every day, don't mean you're addicted to sex. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can be that virile of a guy and that turned on to where your
nope,
lady, all she got to do is come through
nope,
the kitchen dragging that wagon,
nope,
and you just get blam. You get turned on,
nope.
and that can happen daily, man.
Mm-mm.
That don't mean that you're addicted, that you want to have sex with your lady every day. Now, when you get to where you want to have sex 3 or 4 times a day with different people at different locations,
That's an
and
extreme.
you can't handle it, that's the extreme. And
No,
that's the
no.
addiction. But if you are just wanting to have sex with you get off work, I can't wait to get home, my lady, da da da. Or you don't even have those thoughts. But when you get home, she get out the shower, she put on something, and you see her, and you like, come here, girl. And you won't knock your lady
I
down
don't.
every day.
I don't think. I think when people hear addiction, I think when you hear addiction, it sounds like it has to be an extreme. But I don't actually believe the definition of addiction is that extreme. I think it's simple. Like,
I don't think
okay,
so. Look at what's the definition of sex addiction.
all right, let's see. I should just look
I
up.
believe I'm willing to bet you it's gonna be more what I'm saying versus what you saying. Me forever say I understand sex like that with a woman. You break your intimacy bond with her.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, check this out. Okay, I got a definition for you. Sex addiction refers to excessive sexual thoughts, desires, urges, or behaviors that can't be controlled and cause distress and harm to your relationships, finances, other aspects of your life. So, sexual addiction is called hypersexuality, which is just compulsive sexual behavior. So, if every day he has sex on his mind, it's not like, hey, let's watch a movie and just chill. Hey, let's go out to eat. Hey, let's go to the boardwalk.
All that's wrong. Now let me break that down for you. Now this is what I need for you to do. Read a little bit of what you just said because I heard what you said.
Okay.
You said costs money. He ain't
Uh-huh.
spending no money coming home knocking his lady down.
No,
Costs
no,
him
no, no.
money.
Let me read that again.
Okay, read a few words. I'm gonna tell you where to stop, like the preacher do, and I'm gonna
Okay,
break
okay,
this
okay.
down for you.
Sex addiction refers to excessive sexual thoughts, desires, urges, or
Okay,
behaviors.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Excessive sexual thoughts, urges, desires, or
Uh-huh.
behaviors.
Uh-huh.
That means you thinking about sex every day, all day.
Uh-huh.
That means more than likely you can't control your urges. So you see any random woman you're gonna
No,
want to have sex with.
no, it
Wait a
didn't
minute.
say it.
Wait a minute. I know it don't say it specifically, but I'm telling you what it means. And you can't control your urges. 9 times out of 10, you can be at work and you see somebody you're gonna want to have sex. You can be at church, you see somebody you're gonna want to have sex. Okay, now read on. This is how the preachers do. Read on.
The preacher is shutting down the I can't even, man,
Read
my
on,
words.
man.
All right, look. Okay, so all of that I said, thoughts, desires, urges that can't be controlled and cause distress and harm to
That
your.
that can't be controlled,
uh,
meaning that now when he's at work, that he's controlled. He's not having sex. So if you can't be controlled, that means you're gonna be at work and you trying to have sex with somebody at work. I mean that's when it can't be. He's in full control while he's at work.
we don't know that.
We don't know that, but based off of what we said about or what she said about when he comes home, he wants it.
Mhm.
We don't know what he's doing at work, but it's not saying that I be at home and he be at
It
work.
can
He
go
be
either way.
calling me,
It
or
can
he
go
be
either way.
coming home. He be coming home during his lunch break, trying to have. She ain't saying any of that.
That's
Now,
extreme,
now
though.
read on.
Okay. Okay, and causes distress and harm to your relationships, finances, and other aspects of your life.
Okay, now it's causing distress with her. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And it's causing harm to their relationship that he wants to have sex with her every day.
yeah.
Now, I mean, I don't know about the finance. If it's just based on what she said, him coming home from work.
Mhm.
He's coming home from work. They got the bed, all that's paid for already. So it's not like he in random hotels or going out to nightclubs. Maybe he is, but she didn't say that.
Right.
We just can go on what she said. So, in my opinion, man, and me forever, she rocking with you, but
Uh-huh.
I just think sex addictive personality goes farther than just wanting to have sex with your lady every day.
So let me ask you this. So do you really think that he's not thinking about his lady while he's at work? If he's every day coming home trying to get in, you're telling me that you don't think he's at work thinking about her?
He may be thinking, no, I'm not saying that at all. I feel like he probably is, but it's controlled. Because if it
Mhm.
wasn't, he'd be leaving work early, trying to get to her. You know what I'm saying?
No, because he could still be responsible and have it. You ever heard of a functioning addict?
Ah, Lord, now he a functioning at it.
You ever heard of a functioning addict?
Me forever say, No sexual addiction means no. Sexual addiction means that you have sex to relieve other emotions or voids in your life.
Huh? I think you put the wrong word.
Had to. Um, then sexual addiction is not just with multiple partners. This is scientifically proven. Then she says that is not true, Vince. Just because you have a sexual addiction, don't mean you want multiple partners. You just want to satisfy nerd with one person,
She typing too fast.
one person, or if you choose multiple partners.
She's typing way too
And
fast.
then she say, and some men who can't control their urge just masturbate wherever they are, work, home, gym.
I don't think he's doing all that. Hopefully not. But I mean, you know, hey, I think I killed it with the functioning addict, man. Y'all know,
You
I know.
you shut it down, man. You
Hey,
shut it
man.
down.
Hey,
You
man.
shut it down. Yep, you shut
These
it down with that one, brother.
meth heads and stuff out here, they go to work just fine, then come home and lose some more
And,
teeth.
and go right to get right to it, huh?
Right to it.
Yeah, you
I
right.
don't know, but hopefully they work that out because for
Yeah,
her sake.
for her sake, man. Because she said I want a healthy relationship,
Yeah,
and so yeah, I mean, I don't know if homeboy is too far gone, like you said, he's never gonna see her point,
nah, yeah,
and if he's not already, and he's gonna end up finding somebody else to 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 scratch
mhm.
that itch, man. And at that
Yeah,
point, then it's way unhealthy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So listen, man, bro, good show, man. We gonna get up out of here though. But listen, put that up for me, man. I sent you on Messenger, man. Anybody in the Tyler area needing child care, please, please, BJH Learning Academy, BJH Learning Academy, 12903 County Road 1114, Tyler, Texas. You can't make that no bigger, huh?
Let's see if I can make.
We're taking ages 12 months to 5 years. Hours are 7 to 5:30. BJH Learning Academy in Tyler, Texas. You need any child care, please, please reach out to us. Take a picture of this. We have a great director, Miss Dixon. She will love your kids like she loves her own. You hear me?
Woo.
Yes, sir. With the patience and teaching them basics to start pre-K as well as ethics and morals while having fun indoor. We got an indoor and an outdoor. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that
Playground,
turf?
baby. Huh?
Is that turf?
That's turf, baby. That's the indoor
Oh,
play area, man.
you got turf?
We got turf in the indoor
These
play
kids
area,
ain't
dog.
never been on turf.
Never, man.
Woo.
Never. It's full AC. I mean, so when the weather's bad, your kid is gonna still get a lot of. So by the time you get them, all you gotta do is get them
Yeah,
some food,
yeah. They want to
get
go to
that,
sleep.
maybe read them a book or two, put them to bed. They can fall right to sleep. Bring them back to us in the morning.
Yep, yep, man.
BJH Learning Academy, man. BJH Learning Academy stands for Bernice Joe Henderson Learning Academy. I named that after my grandparents. Bernice Joe Henderson Learning Academy, man. That house used to be full of kids on a daily basis, man. My grandparents, man, loved kids. My grandfather was a pushover. My grandmother was disciplinary. She would whoop your kid ass if he got out of line. But they would love it, man. They're gonna love it, man. Trust me, they looking down from the heavens, man, and they are in awe of us putting this learning academy in their home, man. Trust me when I tell you that. BJH Learning Academy, man. That name just popped up, man. As soon as we, decided to do
Yeah,
this daycare, man.
yeah.
12903 County Road, 1114, Tyler, Texas. Phone number 346-446-7664. We filling up fast, so please don't hesitate because you may lose your spot. And we're gonna have a great program, man. It's not gonna be a lot of not gonna be a lot of computer stuff. We're gonna take them outside, let them get some actual fresh air. and get to moving around, man. And we're gonna really teach when by the time they get ready to go to pre-K, man, they're gonna know some things. They're gonna be ready to read and whatever goes with it. I leave that to the experts, man. Got a great team that is handling that so tough, man, that it's so I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless when it comes. I don't even have to. They don't even have to call me. They just take care of business, man. They just take care of business. So yeah, Tyler, Texas, looking for daycare. Boom, there it is. So anything you got, BJ?
No.
Good deal, baby. Good deal. Look here, man. Have a great weekend, man. And yeah, let's get back on Monday, man. Pick it up where we dropped off at.
Let's do it. Banned on TikTok, but not not for long.
There you go. Until then, we learning though, man. We learning.
We're learning.
Until then, man. Look at it, man. Have a good day, man. Have a good weekend. And I'm out, bro. All right.
Peace.
Bet.